me again. Again, look at me, check me out. 2 in the 1 week.
Check me out.
Hope everybody's well. I just want to say a big huge thank you to everybody who helps me get questions for this video. Thanks. Hey, this curl doesn't look nice, does it? Hey. No. That's too curled now. Oh, hey. I'll just do that. Nah, I like it, didn't it? Oh well. Aye, hey, so this video is based on a Q&A. I thought I would give you a Q&A because I've done 3 videos and this is just about people who want to ask me questions. So, yeah.
That's cute.
So I thought I would do that. So I wrote all my questions down and I'll answer them the best I can, but I'm shocking at answering questions. So please bear with me.
Because I'm not very good at answering them.
Oh my god, yes, right. So, oh my god, this...
What's it gonna be? What's she done?
So my Nasty Gal parcel got delivered to the wrong address, which is in my street. So like, I got my friend there and I was like, help me, you're gonna go at the door and ask if they've got the parcel right. Nobody answered. So we were thinking of what to write in a note just to say, look, I stay over at this address, come over and like, do you know what I mean? So I sent a note, I was like, hope you and your family are well, but I'm just really needing this parcel. I just opened my note that I'm filming. Oh god. Oh no. They're that material. Do you know, like, oh no, what's that material called? Suede. Imagine them on a night out. Just get
Wrecked.
Look at this little vest. Oh yeah. That's a pure mum vest, eh? Oh my god, I like the women of washing up advert. Perfect surf. No, that's Danny Dyer's advert. Perfect surf. That's just like the same. Moving on. So yeah, today's video is
a Q&A.
So. I got really good questions. I never answered them all because some of them are a lot of them are the same. So if I haven't answered your particular question, it's not anything to do with you. So we begin. Career plans. So I am currently a modern apprentice and early years. So I work in a nursery, obviously not now because of the coronavirus. So sad, because like, see, working in a nursery, you're on your feet all the time, so like, you're getting asked loads of questions for all these cute kids and you're just honestly like, brilliant. So that's what I'm currently doing now, is a modern apprentice in a nursery. So my plan is to qualify as an early years officer by the end of this year. Oh, that sun is bright. Oh, it's giving me low. So, yeah. So, but last year at high school, I qualified as a pupil support assistant. So I was working in a primary school for a year for 2 days a week, and I was basically working with children in a primary 1 class, supporting their needs and supporting different children with different additional needs. And so my career plan is to qualify, and then I don't know what I want to do after that, because once I qualify, yeah, I want to go and get a job in a nursery, but I'm enjoying YouTube, so obviously I'm not
Jimmy Genevieve, and I'm not anybody who's massive, but you've got to start somewhere. Also, there was a slash to that which said places you want to travel. So like,
I actually want to end up travelling the world with like my boyfriend and like my friends or whatever, and go loads of different places. Like I'd love to do that. But the one place I talk about all the time is Coachella. I'd love to go to the festival in Coachella, and just that would be unreal. That is my life goal now, is when I get more money and I start working properly and getting good money in and saving and stuff. I really want to go there, so that's where I want to travel to. That's a goal. Next question. Fave online shop. Missy Empire. I just think the tops, like, they just go with anything. So I would go to Missy Empire just to find like a wee top, and then ASOS is my favourite, because you can get anything off ASOS. Anything you want you can get off ASOS. It's got the trainers, it's got the hoodies, it's got anything that you're looking for. So they're my favourite online shops.
No, can you imagine?
It had a shopping centre, and it had like, it was online shops, right? And then like you walked in and ASOS was down the bottom, the big huge ASOS, and then on the side was Boohoo, and then on that Pretty Little Thing, and like, you know, like shops have their big, obviously, logos at the top of the shop. It would be Pretty Little Thing with them. I'd love that, to walk in and just, instead of waiting on it come in, I would love that. Does anybody remember International down the high street? Anybody where I'm from will know what I'm talking about, but if anybody else in the UK or whatever knows what International used to be, I used to go and get a top there for the ice rink. We used to go to the ice rink on a Friday, and I used to go to International and buy a wee crop top. Next question. What's the one thing you have done in lockdown to keep busy that you would not expect, that you wouldn't have expected? This. I didn't think I was going to start YouTube at all. I didn't get my qualification in that from home during the week, so I'm quite busy during the week from like for a few hours every day. And then this. Next question. What do you do to relax? I go to my granny's. My granny Marian's. I go to my gran's to relax, because she's just like, so I go up there and like I usually go for my tea every Wednesday. My granddad used to pick me up from work, but I passed my driving test, so now I can drive. But obviously I've not been able to go up for my dinner because of coronavirus ruining my life again. So I go up to my gran's, or like if I just want to scream and tell her loads of stuff, she just sits there and listens to me. And she's like not the kind of person that's like, oh, but you could have done this, and oh, you could have done that, and I'm just like, no, Gran, she's not like that. She just sits there and listens to you, and she gives you the best advice, and she always gets me a fudge donut every time I go on a Wednesday, making me fat, but I let her off because I love her so much. And she just, honestly, she's just amazing, and that's what makes me relax, because I just go up and I'm able to talk about how I'm feeling or the week I've had, and we just sit and talk for ages till I go home.
Next question.
Your favourite restaurant? Favourite restaurant? Well, before lockdown I was never away from Nando's, so I'm feeling a bit of Nando's. We'll go to Tony Mac's. Tony Mac's is cheap and cheerful, it's absolutely brilliant, love it, class, good, right? Cosmos, so good. Just get as many plates as you want and nobody can judge you because everybody's doing the same. Next question. Your favourite cocktail? Strawberry daiquiri. Strawberry daiquiri. Next question. Your go-to makeup brand? Right. I'm stating, not good with makeup, right, at all, whatsoever, in the slightest. I'm not, right? So I don't really have a go-to, right? So I'll go through what I use, but they're not go-tos, they're just random, right? So, what is it? I use
Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara, right? NARS Concealer, Benefit Caramel Bronzer, but see right now I can't find it, so I'm having to use my remote. And I use Benefit Gimme Brows, Gimme Brows for my brows. And then I use Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight. Oh yeah, that's an absolute steak.
Maybelline, complete opposite. Maybelline Nude Embrace lipstick on the bottom. And then I use Melted Chocolate Too Faced for the middle bit. And then I use Kiko lip gloss for the top. So that's my go-to products for this look. Next question. Biggest achievement would be passing my driving test and being a qualified pupil support assistant at 18. That's my biggest achievement. Next question. What made you want to start YouTube? Right, so when I was younger, I used to make like video stars. I don't know if you see video stars and such, and then Jamie Genevieve, like they gave me kind of like made me want to kind of start because they're, do you know what I mean? They've done it, so it's like they're really good at it. So it made you want to do it and start doing it and be good at it as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's what made me want to start a YouTube. This question is, what were your plans before the coronavirus happened, right? So before this big
disgusting waste of space virus came into our world.
in June, I had Park Life booked in Manchester. And then on the 1st of June we had Ladies' Day. All of our friends. In July we were going to Magaluf all together. That was booked. And then I was going to Gran Canaria with my boyfriend in October. So I had a whole year booked full of fun things. Who inspires you? Who inspires me? Who inspires me? A lot of people inspire me. I would say for in this kind of what I'm doing now, it would be Jamie Genevieve. She's actually so good at it. Like she is amazing. Like she came from nothing to everything. And because she's Scottish as well, you can connect with her, and it's just she's really cool. Really like her. My family really inspired me. Like my mum and my dad have always kind of like been like, who cares what anybody else says? You do you. Don't fit in the crowd. Just do what do you. Do what you want to do for you. Do you know what I mean? And I think I kind of go by that all the time. So, because like, who cares? It's your life. You make your decisions. So, kind of got that from my mum and dad. How do you cope with everyday challenges? As in everyday challenges, my everyday challenge would be eczema. Yep, this is my challenge because it just, I don't know, you just see when you're stressed, it just makes you want to, you're so itchy and it's awful. Like that is my challenge. And the question after that kind of links with like one thing you would change about yourself and why, and that is eczema because it's awful. Like if you have a flare up like 3 days before you go out at the weekend, me myself I just don't feel good at all. Oh yeah, overthinking would be another challenge I face. I overthink everything. I really need to stop because it's like it could affect you hugely. Go to skincare. So you might get quite annoyed actually because I'm not really good with skincare and I should be. I use this, but it's like the gel version. So I use that and then I put the toner on my pads. It's a Body Shop toner, and then I moisturise with I use a tinted moisturiser just to keep my tan. Just so it doesn't go, and I use that all over my body and my face, and that keeps me moisturised. So that's what moisturiser I use all over the body, and that's what I use to take my makeup off with wee like cotton pads. And then anytime I get a huge spot, the big old Sudocreme gets you through. I'm so sorry if I'm bad at answering these. I mean, it's first time for everything. Future kid names. I've never really had a future, like, me and Josh have spoke about like kids names if we were going to have kids. Like a little girl's name, Willow. I love Willow. I think, should I put these on to help me kind of the sun? If you could relive one day. Now all the days I've had with my friends like in Magaluf or wherever I went on holiday, I can't relive just one day because they were all amazing and they were all funny. But things that I could relive, right? You might be like, she is such a weirdo, right? But I love preparing for a holiday. So like getting your suitcase packed, making like going shopping for everything, getting everything ready, getting your spending money ready, getting just everything sorted, right? And then like getting your airport bag, a wee bag, but in my bag I've got my charger, my iPad for the music, my iPod, my earphones, my passport, my money, everything. I just love preparing everything. So like see when I was like 7, when my mum were going to Turkey, I was like, Mum, I need to buy a new bag for going away for the airport, but I need to pack my DSI, I need to pack my iPad, and I need to pack my teddy bear and all of this, right? I've just always been like that. So reliving the moments where you're getting ready to go. I'm stretching, I've got cramp I think. Can I put my leg down? Short hair or long hair? Right, I've got short hair. I chose to go on the short side in October. Short hair to long hair. Just because I think if I did have long hair it would annoy me. Like see this took me a second, right? Because it's short. I've just got a scrunch. There's an actual scrunchie hiding under. You see that? Yep. And I just wrap my hair around that because. Tips on getting older. Tips on getting older. I would say if you were like me and you want to do something really bad, like if you want to be a vet person or a chef or whatever, like work hard for it. Like if you want to do it, go for it. Never have any regrets. I don't have any regrets in what I've done. Maybe do maths. If you're at high school, just do your exams. And if you don't, it's fine. You can go to college and do it. But I just, for what I wanted to do, I had to focus. I had to do well in my exams for me to go and do what I wanted to do. So, your friend group out, because there's no time for arguing or being like, do you know what I mean? Like bitchy with each other, and like get a good like group of positive people around you, because if you have positive people around you then you'll be positive, and then that means that like you can focus on getting school and that work done. And that's what I did. I had the right people around me, I studied, I got it done, and now I'm going to be 19 and qualified as what I want to be. That would be my tip. Just work hard for what you want. Tell us about your boyfriend. Well, my boyfriend is called Joshua, and I've been going out with my boyfriend for 4.5 years. I've been going out with Josh since I was 14. I know that sounds so weird, now I'm 18, but yep, 4.5 years with Josh. And like, he's like, honestly, he's like my best friend, right? So like, we're such, like, I like in the things we do sometimes, and like it's just funny. Like if I'm going to do a YouTube video, it would be like, right, you can maybe do it on this, or you can do it on this, or like I'm ordering clothes, I need him to help me because he's like, I think he know what it is, but he just kens of the cool stuff. I don't know if it's anybody else's boyfriend, but Josh just kens of the cool stuff. So he's really good for helping me with like anything I need help with, and like coming home from work. Sometimes he's always like, oh, what did you do today? Like he's interested in what I'm doing. So like, it's just amazing. Love you, Josh. How do you prepare for the weekend? Well, I stay at Josh's at the weekend, so but then on a Saturday we go out, come home from work and we get ready at my house because it's in Kirkcaldy because Josh doesn't stay here, and we just get ready here, and the room looks like an absolute disaster at the end of it, but I wouldn't change it anyway. So in preparation for it, I have to get my eyelashes from Primark. I must go to Primark that week that I'm going out just to get my eyelashes. And then my tinted moisturiser. And then when I am buying, so there was a question that was linked to that, I actually wrote link to this, was what was your go-to shop before a night out? So I would quickly go and Pretty Little Thing, only because I've got free next day delivery for a year. So if I'm freaking out and I've not got anything, I'm like, just order something from Pretty Little Thing. So that's what I do. So that whole week, like from the Monday or the Tuesday till the Saturday, I'm basically like, oh, I need to order this for the weekend, oh, I need to order this, and I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I know what I'm doing with my hair because I finish work at 6, so when I come home I need to know what I'm doing. Advice on gaining confidence. I don't have any. I don't actually have any. I'm actually being, I swear to you, I don't have any. I just have this thing in life where I've learned that when I was like 14, I used to be like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. This is me. I'm Khalees and nobody else can tell me otherwise. And then I went through this kind of stage where I was like, oh my god, I can't wear that because people will think that, or I can't have my hair like this because people will think, oh my god. And then now I'm like, what? Who even cares, right? Because if you're wanting to build confidence, I don't even have advice on confidence because I don't have it, but like, I just did this because I wanted to like interact with people and I just wanted to try something different. And the fact that we've only got one life and who cares, do what you want to do. That's what kind of mindset I've got. If you're like, do you know what, I really want to do something like that, or I really want to do YouTube, or I really want to, do you know what, get the confidence to do that, just do it. If you sit and think about it like, oh my god, what if people think that? Oh my god, what if somebody shares that? Or then you're not going to do it, do you know what I mean? But if you're just like, I'm going to do it, we're going to do this is going to work, then just do it. That would be my advice on getting confidence. That I don't have, but I'm just saying. First time, 10 minutes in at the test, sat-nav says, you're going right at the roundabout. I'm like, okay. And I went to go, brake. I'm like that. Sorry. He's like, that car was going out, and I'm like, okay. So the minute the women brake share, you failed. So 10 minutes in, failed class. Second time I got the same guy. We were going to another big roundabout and we were on the carriageway to go onto the big roundabout, right? And he was like, you're turning right at the roundabout. Getting close to the roundabout. You're turning right at the roundabout. So that was him hinting, Khalees, go into the right hand lane. And I just kept going, not going in the right hand lane, because guess who's dip it? Me, right? So get to the roundabout and I'm in the left hand lane. And he's like,
right, well I did say the right hand lane, so then I panicked, right? And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, Tim, I'm really sorry, but I don't know where I'm going at this roundabout. Can you please show me where I'm going? And he was like,
just had to take the wheel because I was going cutting across someday. And I was like, oh, right. So there you go, failed second time. Third time, and then there's a big lorry, and obviously I was in the car behind him. I come out onto the lane, I go overtake him, come back in again. He's not fully in my window, I notice, as I'm coming over, and then the instructor takes the car back off me. You can't do that. Fourth time was the best time and failed for the worst reason ever. So stop junction, right? Stopped at the junction. Obviously it says stop, so stop, Khalees. I did stop. This isn't why I failed. There was a car at the very bottom of the road. I came out and he comes. All of a sudden he's up the back of me like this, and he had to brake. Now you're telling me if someone's seen a learner and they didn't want to be stuck behind them, they would speed up to get past, and that's what he did. But I came out. And then he had to brake, so failed because of that. Fourth time. Fifth time was just ridiculous. Fifth time was worse than first, second, third and fourth time, right?
and it stalled. I was like, oh right, okay, that's fine. Right, go again. Stalled. Oh, something's not quite right there. Right, start to get stalled again, and I was like,
sorry, I'm just trying to work out what I'm doing. Oh, okay, I'm in third gear. Right, so I was in third gear trying to pull away. I had passed. But sixth time's also got a story. Sixth time when I passed, I thought I failed. So he's like, okay, now we're going to do a parallel park exercise, right? I can't parallel park, I can't do it. It's just, I've always struggled with doing it, so I thought, right, give it a wee bash, right? It's your test, Khalees, you can do this. That's what I kept saying to myself. I was like, okay. So I got sorted, checked all my checks, all this, done that, right? And then, do you know when you just touch the curb? I thought, oh my god, I failed, I've touched the curb. So then I was proper sobbing, so I was like this. Driving back to the test centre. Can I please ask why you're crying? The examiner, right? And I was like, because I've failed. And he was like, no, I'm pleased to tell you, you've passed your driving test. And I was like, what? He's like, I was like, oh my god. And I was like, hit the steering wheel, like, oh my god, have you been serious? Oh, I thought I failed. And I was honestly a complete and utter state. You should have seen the nick of me. And I was working straight after it. It's such a good feeling when you whoever's passed the driving test, the feeling you get when you pass is, honestly, you can never feel it again. It was unbelievable. So do not give up, please do it. It took me 6 times. That should give you motivation. That was my Q&A. Answered most of the questions, and I just want to thank everybody who did ask the questions, because if not I wouldn't have been able to do this video. subscribe if you liked it and give it a cheeky wee thumbs up.